Yeah, g'day. And looking at something a little bit different. This is a single CD, CD single of Dream Theater's Silent Man, The Silent Man, which was from 1994's album Awake. I picked this up secondhand. It was $1 a couple of days ago. The condition isn't great, but I got it just because A, I like Dream Theater, and B, CD singles aren't something you come across a lot, especially this time period, 1990s, and this kind of band as well. If you do find CD singles, usually they're of more pop acts. So the reason I say it's not in such good condition is the case in particular is, I don't know if, maybe it's supposed to be like that. Maybe it's an effect that goes along with the cover art, but the plastic of the case is almost like opaque and smoked or something. I don't know if it's just a build-up of crap or grime, or it's supposed to be like that. The kind of that part there is also doesn't click on. It's a bit broken, and so yeah, actually that's a little bit. Maybe the plastic is supposed to go together with the cover art, because that's kind of like smoky and mysterious. So it says The Silent Man, and on that you have 3 tracks. The Silent Man album version, which is 3 minutes 48, which is pretty short for a Dream Theater song, and obviously the reason why they released that as a single, because it would be hard to otherwise they're going to cut the songs down, or radio won't play them, which was their intention back in the 1990s. Also got Take the Time, a demo version of that. So Take the Time was from Images and Words, a classic Dream Theater song, and Eve, which is a non-album track, which is an instrumental. So The Silent Man as a song has it has definitely got that 1990s Dream Theater feel. All the songs there do, because they're from the 1990s and they're by Dream Theater. But if you like Dream Theater, or you follow them in any way, the material from the 1990s has got a real different feeling about it. Much more progressive and less metal. Like, it's definitely metal elements, but I think it leans towards more the prog side of it. Whereas when they got into the 2000s, they kind of went more with the metal. Not that they don't have prog stuff in the 2000s and onwards either. Some people say it's because this era was still, Kevin Moore was the keyboardist, and he wrote a lot of the music. And then after that was Derek Sherinin, and Jordan Rudess, is that how you say his name, didn't come until 99. And they blame him for changing the sound of the band, which I don't really know enough about Dream Theater to say here or there on that. But I do think their albums, music from this period, have a feeling that is different. I don't know what else I could say beyond that. It's different. This Silent Man in particular, by itself, is a John Petrucci. I actually know how to pronounce his name. It's one of those names, like I've known Dream Theater since like the year 2000, so it's like 23 years, and you see the name written, but it's rarely you actually hear it said. Like, I'm not watching interviews with his, I guess I have watched, but anyway, I think it's John Petrucci. He wrote the song and the lyrics, and I find that I don't like Petrucci's lyrics as much as the other members of the band's lyrics. It's just a personal thing. Yeah. The CD itself, you see there, it's got their logo on it, and the condition, a little bit dusty, but probably be cleaned up, will be fine. They were on the East-West label at the time. I don't know what they're on nowadays. I don't think they're on the same label. East-West was a label under Warner. You know, for as much as I collect music and I'm interested in music, I've never really understood the whole purpose of multiple smaller labels under a bigger label. Like, I think it's got something to do with distribution, and nowadays I can't imagine that's really important, that bands are making the majority of their money off touring and selling things directly. Often, you know, if they are selling physical stuff like vinyl or CDs or other merchandise, they're selling it, doing it directly through a website or something like that, and then streaming is the other way they'd get their music out there. Not many, you know, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So, like I said, something a bit different. That's not put in properly, so I'll leave that. A single. And usually, yeah, if I do find a single from this period of a band that I like, I'll pick it up. Another one I got recently was a Silverchair single, which again, Silverchair from that time period, mid-90s. I was thinking, oh, what's my favorite Dream Theater album, and yeah, probably would be Images and Words, Falling into Infinity. I was reading Falling into Infinity. It's kind of was disliked at the time because it was a lot softer, but yeah, for me, that really takes that 90s sound of Dream Theater to its apotheosis. No, it's apotheosis? Apogee. I don't know which one's right. Though it took it to its highest extent, and then kind of after that. I also like the EP they did, Change of Seasons. Stuff subsequently, they did some good stuff in the 2000s as well. 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence, and what was the one they did before Portnoy left? I think it was Silver Clouds, Black Cloud, Silver Linings. I like that as well. Post Portnoy, Mike Portnoy left in what, 2011, I think? 2010. After he's left, I haven't really listened to any of this stuff. And that's not so much that I'm like, oh, fuck them, I'm a Mike Portnoy fan or anything like that. It's just that there's just so much music out there nowadays, and it's, I don't know. I'm sure at some stage I will listen to it. And I have listened a bit. When I say I haven't listened, I've listened to, like, I'll put the odd song on every now and then, but nothing's captured me to make me think, oh, I'm going to listen to more of that. It's always sound quite samey. James LeBre's voice, I've kind of feel like I've had enough of it, I guess. He made, you know, they made a lot of great records, and I'm just like, that's enough for me, where I'm at the point where I don't want to listen to anymore. I don't feel the need to investigate further. But anyway, yep. Dream Theater, The Silent Man CD single from 1994. Found that last week or the week before last for $1. Thanks for watching.